Exercise 1A, book 3, question number 1B. Okay. Now the question says that solve each of the following equation. You have to solve each of the equations. So 4x square minus 5x minus 6 equals to 0. Okay. They are saying that 4x square minus 5x minus 6 equals to 0. That's your question. And what do you have to do? You have to solve it to get the value of x. Whenever they are going to say solve the equation, it means that you have to get the value of that variable which is given in this question. Okay. So first of all, can I simplify it? No. I can't take anything common. I can't do anything. So I'm going to go for middle term rating. What do you mean by middle term rating? So first of all, this is a quadratic equation because the highest power of variable is 2. So it's a quadratic equation. When we are talking about quadratic equation, first of all, the equation, if you are going to do middle term rating, your equation should be written in a proper quadratic form. What is the proper quadratic form? The form of quadratic is ax square plus bx plus c. So whenever you are doing middle term rating, x square term should be the first one, the next term should be the second one, then constant will be there, and on the other side it should be a 0. Okay, only then you are going to do middle term rating, otherwise you are not going to apply middle term rating. Signs doesn't make any difference. Either it is minus or either it is plus, it doesn't make any difference, but try to make the coefficient of x square as positive one. The coefficient of x square should be positive. You have to take care of that, which is positive over here, so I can do my working. Okay. Now, how will you do the working? I'm going to write your steps over here. Step number 1 is multiply coefficient of x square and constant. You are going to multiply the coefficient of x square with the constant. Okay. So when I will multiply 4 6 are 24. 4 6 are 24 is coming. That's your first step. Step number 2. Factorize your product. Whatever your product is coming, factorize your product. Okay. So I'm factorizing them. 2, 12, 2, 6, 2, 3, 3, 1. Starting from lower prime numbers, going to higher prime numbers. So 2, 2, 2, and 3. Check it. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 3 is 12. This is your, sorry, 8 3 is 24. This is your result right now. Okay. Now, what will I do? 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 1. This whole thing is coming 24. Now, step number 3. Arrange factors. Arrange factors, these factors, in two numbers which by adding or subtracting, will make coefficient of x. Means I have to arrange them in those factors which, if I add or subtract two factors, not more than two, if I add or subtract, the result should be equals to this. Okay, this is how we are going to do it. So let's see. I'm going in detail. So for further question, you will have the idea. Okay, what is sir doing? See, this is 24. 1 into 24, two numbers, but by adding or subtracting, I can't get 5. 2 into 12. Okay, 2 into 12, again 24. Addition or subtraction will not make 5. Right? Then 3 into 8. 3 into 8 is 24. Okay? First I am writing all the factors. Then 4 into 6. 5 in 5 table I haven't got any 24. Then 6. 6 2s are 12. Then I am having division. 8 3s are 24. 12 2s are 24 and 24 1s are 24. So I am not writing them. By adding these two, I am not getting my adding or subtracting. I am not getting my 5. So cancelling it. Adding or subtracting these two, I am not getting 5. Cancelling it. Difference between 3 and 8 is 5. Adding it will be 11. I don't need it. But taking the difference between 3 and 8, that will be equals to 5. So it means this is the factor which I can use over here. Okay? How will you use it? 4x square minus sine 5. So 8 and 3, how will I take the difference? So it should be equals to 5. I will write 8 minus 3, and then x will be written as it is, minus 6 equals to 0. You will not do anything. 4x square is written as it is, minus 6 is written as it is, sign before the number is written as it is, variable before the after the number will be written as it is. How will I get 5 from here when I will subtract 3 from 8? So I've written 8 minus 3. But don't simplify it, just leave it like this. What will be the next step? Without simplifying it, expand it. Minus 8 minus multiply by 8 multiply by x will be minus 8x. Minus multiply by plus, minus into minus will be plus, and 3 into x will be 3x minus x equals to 0. Okay, so you can see minus 8x plus 3x, when I will be simplifying these two, the result will be equals to minus 5x. After that, 4x square. Now, I'm not going to simplify it because I will be going back over here. So I'm not going to do simplification. I will be checking that can I take anything common between the pair. Between the pair, can I take something common? So taking 4x common from here, this will be x minus 2. Between these two, I am taking 4x common. In the same way, from here, I have taken plus 3 common. So x minus 2 equals to 0. After taking common from pairs, your bracket should have same values written. X minus 2, x minus 2. Okay? After this, what will you do? Brackets are same. X minus 2 over here multiply by this. X minus 2 multiply by this. So I am taking x minus 2 common. From here, what will remain? Write it in a new bracket, 4x, and from here x minus 2 is common. What is remaining? Plus 3 equals to 0. Okay, so they are saying the product of these two is equals to 0. When will that happen? That the product of two numbers or two values are coming equals to 0. It will only happen when either your first number is 0 or your second number or second bracket is equals to 0. Either this is equals to 0 or this equals to 0. Only then the product will be equals to 0. So I've written them separately. Either x minus 2 equals to 0 or either 4x plus 3 equals to 0. Simplifying it, minus 2 shifted over here. X will be equals to 2 or 4x equals to plus 3 shifted over here minus 3. 4 is multiplying with x, so minus 3 over 4. It means that if I will have this value or this value plotted over here, and when I will simplify it, the whole equation will become 0. This is also one of the way to check your answer. That if I will put x equals to 2 over here and over here, I will simplify it. The result should be equals to 0. Or I am going to put minus 3 over here and over here and simplify it, the result will be equals to 0. If both, by putting both values, the result is coming 0, it means that your answer is correct. Otherwise, you have to check your answer again.